Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 7 of Fargo. What'd you think of the last episode?
Crazy episode. I think every episode is going to be crazy until we finish the series.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean we had a couple standoffs that potentially got super heated. We had Peggy being an absolute badass and taking on multiple Gearharts, including Dodd.
Yeah, with his own weapon.
With his own weapon, yeah. A woman, of all things.
The worst for Dodd.
The worst. We have Ed on the run with Hansi not far behind. We still have, I forgot his name, but Bear's son.
Yes.
He's still in prison. So there's a lot of pieces all over the place, and like pretty much everyone is fully aware of everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, and one of the biggest things, which we really don't know the full extent of the outcome, was Kansas City attacked the Gearhart home.
Yeah, so we at least know Otto, the mom.
Floyd.
Yeah. And the daughter. Dodd's daughter.
Dodd's daughter.
I'm sorry, I suck at names, but at least those three were in the house.
Yeah, we didn't see anyone get shot, but I doubt they just showed up and shot the place up and then left. Like,
I don't know. I don't think that anything is like a warning anymore, you know?
Yeah, so it's interesting to see what that fallout could be like, because theoretically all of them could just be dead.
Yeah.
And the Gearharts could come home and see a massacre.
Yeah. So if she's still alive, I'd be very interested to see what Dodd's daughter is feeling after being essentially bamboozled by Mike. And
it also feels like we're not going to get a time jump because we only have a couple episodes left, even though the time jump last season was like the second to last episode.
Yeah, I want to say it was 8.
But tomorrow is already the start of the Better Yourself conference in Sioux Falls. And it doesn't really feel like there's a situation for things to extend. Like, everyone is right there ready for things to blow up still. So I feel kind of like what you said, that the next couple of episodes are just going to be crazy and insane until the story's over. So I think there's a lot of ways that this can go in terms of who we primarily focus on, at least for this next episode, but I'm super excited.
Me too.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Twitch, Twitter, or Instagram, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode.
Let's talk them through.
Oh.
You understand?
I don't like this.
Washing machines or cocaine or horseradish.
Oh.
They
Yep. Goodbye.
need to know.
No way. What a song to do this to also. Is that Bear on the left?
I don't know.
I think that was Bear. Oh. Uh-oh. Are we just seeing hit for hit, back and forth, back and forth? Should have killed that kitchen brother when you had the time.
So they're alive.
Oh, you're right, duh.
That looks like a toilet. Damn, what a death. Dying from drowning in a toilet.
Yeah. Oh, a swirly in your coffee.
That's like the most worried.
He does look a little concerned.
Yeah.
Oh, bodies like crazy. Man, so the Gearharts really showed up and just shot bullets into a building, and then, not the Gearharts, Kansas City. Oh, Otto died.
Oh, that's why she put her wedding dress on
the coffin. Wow.
It's just an empty grave for Rye.
Yeah, no body. It's a hamburger meat.
I wonder if it was Mike's orders then to not kill her, but I'm surprised about Floyd.
This war's interesting. There's a lot of opportunities for people to kill more and better, and they just choose not to.
Go see to lunch.
I'm grown. I can hear.
Yeah, so you can tell Mike.
South Dakota's turn.
Bear now tells me is where they got the president's faces up on the side of a rock. So we should get that back.
Right. Priorities.
Nothing from Hansi?
Nothing. 2 days.
Oh, whoa.
What about my dad?
Yeah, fuck Dodd.
But I need a third hole is my feeling.
Have some respect.
She hates her dad.
Now there's nothing left but clothes.
They're just men.
Wow. Her sons?
It's not like my dad's the shark in that movie. We're gonna need a bigger boat. He shits and sleeps.
Oh.
I swear I thought your father was the problem. But you're two of the same.
This family deserves the ground.
She's been helping that situation too. Someone should kill her.
I shouldn't have hit her.
Hitting's the least of it. Not enough of us left to start telling the truth.
Man, so we did have a little bit of a time jump. 2 days.
Yeah.
No Hansi still.
So Dot is still in Peggy's basement?
Possibly,
maybe?
Yeah.
Benjamin,
Floyd,
it's funeral day.
we waited till the dirt settled, but now I need you to come with us.
Me, you should be taken.
No, you're good.
Floyd,
What do they want with Floyd? I mean, she is the head of the family, but...
Yeah.
How's my boy?
State pen, waiting trial. You should visit. Where's your brother?
Joined a monastery.
Wow.
I just bet.
It's like, kind of, thank God Dot is not in the picture right now, because Bear is way calmer at managing things.
But, like, is Dot dead?
You're gonna want to take this one, bro. Prick says he knows what that is.
Oh.
Take a message.
Ooh.
He doesn't care about Dot at all.
What a mess.
What a start to the episode. Holy crap.
Heads rolling in the road. Never thought I'd see it in my lifetime, but here we are.
Yeah.
This thing's just plumb out of control.
I think I want to live in a world where people leave the front door unlocked.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
You two go see the out-of-towners. Leave the old broad to us.
Man.
I'm gonna smoke.
Okay.
Had some differences with your oldest boy yesterday.
How'd that go for you?
Let's call it a draw. Indian sucker punched me before I could make a showing.
He does that. They shot him in his own home, Kansas City. Hosenscheiser.
My wife passed last summer. Last thing she said to me, "Do you smell toast?"
Oh.
Different roads, same destination.
Yeah, right?
I shot a man through the teeth in Vichy, France. Still see his face every night before bed.
These war stories always come back.
I've known Ed Blumquist since short pants. If he's working for the Kansas City mob, I'll cut off my toe.
What's it they call those Russians? Sleeper agents.
Oh, wow. I didn't even really think about the fact that Hank could clear this up.
I had a kid in here the other day. Stabbed his parents to death in their sleep.
Stories used to be simpler, that's for sure.
This thing's over when you say it's over.
No. They won't stop.
Yeah, it's giving
Yeah.
her a lot of power.
You know these Kansas City fellas. Give us something actionable, and maybe we make this whole northern expansion unpalatable.
Wow. Kind of help out the Gearharts a little.
They just want the bloodshed to stop.
Yeah.
You said yourself, hard to be simple in times of complication.
Man, like Gearharts and cops teaming up.
Because the Gearharts have always just operated.
Right.
So...
They seem like to have a mutual understanding,
Yeah.
whereas Kansas City might come in and really shake things up in a negative way. Kind of what, like the enemy of your enemy?
Ooh, what are you doing?
Yeah, they literally just shot at you. Let me come racing back.
Under control was the wrong phrase.
Now I'm standing here with blood on my socks.
Oh.
Braverman stood for you. Said he's not like the other darkies. This one's smart.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's dead. You're gonna need a different quote. You got 2 days.
Oh, man. The Undertaker?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Jesus, how bad is The Undertaker?
He is not in the mood for you right now.
No.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch!
He just got yelled at by his boss.
What do you want, little girl?
You were supposed to kill my dad, not the old cripple.
Unless,
Unless...
would you say you're her favorite?
Who?
The mater familias. Firstborn granddaughter. She's always the shine on the apple.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's not good for you. Uh-oh.
There's no peephole?
Oh, no way. Fuck yeah. No way. There's no shot I thought it would be them.
Walk her out, huh?
What about you?
Not saying don't come back.
Did they follow her?
Maybe because they were talking to the grandma.
Yeah.
Grandma probably gave him a tip to be like, look, follow my granddaughter and she'll lead you to Mike. Holy crap.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
But if they take over Mike in custody or something like that, Kansas City's going to send this Undertaker person.
True. It's going to get worse.
Maybe Mike's going to be like, look, you want to deal with me, not the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you around up at the compound.
You watched me.
Don't fall for it, Schmitt.
Last place you should be is in a hotel room with those fellas, especially given what's happening.
Stay strong, Schmitt.
You won't tell, though. Will you?
Lou will.
They don't have to.
Freaking Schmitt.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Really, Schmitt?
If I'm going to the noose, I'm going. But I'm done lying down for men.
Okay, go help Lou.
Yeah.
Oh, this is... Isn't this Hansi's truck?
No.
Oh, no.
I was at a weed, so I bought a dime bag.
Shut up.
Come on, I'll give you a ride.
Got my car.
Ricky will drive it back.
Come on. Enough playing with this girl.
You two have fun, huh?
Oh.
You are the direct reason Otto is dead. And this could be Bear's revenge on
Dodd.
Not that Dodd cares about her very much.
No.
Yeah.
Build on.
So you can't quickly jump out of the truck.
Bear's getting scarier.
Believing we can tame things. That's a problem, right? Not a solution. Greed. Making this thing all or nothing.
Schmitt, thank God.
What happened? What happened?
Let's just get this over with, huh?
His testicles exploded.
So he's not stealing.
Of course he is.
Wheelbarrows.
Thank you.
Oh, clever.
He's stealing wheelbarrows.
What?
Schmitt, just shut up.
We can't leave because we're the future. The past can no more become the future than the future can become the past.
Just don't be offended next time if I don't say hello before I shoot.
Damn, Lou.
Whose boots are those? Oh, she's ready. Someone's cooking.
Jeez.
Oh.
That is a good way to get yourself shot.
Your lesser half gave us a key.
Lesser half.
Just to look out for you and the little one while he's gone.
Do I strike you as someone who needs looking after?
Right.
Do not. But he asked, so here we are. I'll sleep on the sofa. Sonny's already called dibs on the floor.
What's the matter with your back?
It hurts when I sleep on the floor. You can fight me on are we gonna stay the night, or you and the kid could grab a plate, see why they call me the breakfast king of Loyola.
What a shot. Oh, so pretty. And where is he taking her, though? Back home or into the middle of nowhere?
Dad told everybody on our side not to sell to me. Weed, you know. And so...
You are talking too much.
Ask about Floyd and your dad, but not about Charlie.
Oh, Charlie, so that's his son?
Mm-hmm.
His name's not Dodd to you, it's Dad.
After everything he did, that you seen him do to me, what's he to you?
Brother? Uh-oh. Going off.
Where are we going?
Uh-oh.
This might be the end of you.
Come.
No.
This reminds me of
Sopranos.
Sopranos. They could just say Kansas City did it. Oh, I thought that was a gun.
Took my boy. Walked him right out the door. That's what your dad is to me.
Oh.
Sleeping with the enemy. After the Second War, they shaved a lady's head for betting the Germans.
Damn. We saw that in Band of Brothers.
Mm-hmm. Where are they going?
Wonder if he's gonna kill her or just have her be lost out here.
I can help. They trust me.
They were about to send a message with you.
Could give them information.
Not our way.
Yeah, but they're kicking our ass.
That's on you.
Yeah. You helped.
Grandma wanted to negotiate, but Dad wouldn't let her. He took Charlie, not me. I'm the victim here.
What?
What was I supposed to do?
Kneel down now.
I mean, I definitely didn't think Bear would be the one to do this.
No, I didn't either.
I thought either Dodd would kill her or Mike would kill her.
We're family.
You sold out your family.
Banish me. Like you said, shave my head. Oh, I'll go away and never.
Maybe?
You don't have to.
It's already done.
Oh, but we didn't see it.
No, he did.
I wonder if anyone's gonna know what really happened.
Oh.
Is he back?
Was that Ed and Peggy's house? It's Hansi.
I feel like we saw that shot before. Oh yeah, no, so...
Oh.
Damn, this family definitely tore each other apart. I wonder if he would have gone that extreme with it if Dodd didn't get his son
Charlie,
in the situation.
Says he knows Dad, where he is.
What did you say?
I told him you were out.
It goes back this guy. You tell me to sell that shit someplace else.
He does not want Dodd back at all. I mean, it makes sense. He just killed his daughter.
Kind of cold, don't you think?
Excuse me?
What?
Nothing.
Why'd you say it?
People think it's morbid, but I think it's beautiful.
I forgot she was staying there.
The boys there?
Do you mean the king of breakfast?
You don't know how bad it is out there. Is Carl drinking?
Not unless beer counts.
Ask Carl about John McCain's thumb screws. That if John McCain could survive 5 years in Viet Cong thumb screws, you could beat cancer.
Oh, Jesus. I saw his shadow and I was like, who is that?
Did you? I did not see a shadow.
Your dad says hi.
Tell her don't forget to feed my cat. He said to tell you.
No, yeah, I heard.
I need assurances that none of my children or my grandchildren are in line for any repercussions.
Capital crimes excluded.
What's the point of the damn deal if it doesn't cover murder?
Yeah.
Kansas City runs most of their dope through an outfit called Legit Trucking.
Oh, she's giving it all up.
Nail salon on Robertson and an auto repair shop on First.
Damn, she knows a lot.
Check the air pump inside.
Is that showing their numbers just dwindling or?
Stashed on the roof.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah. Is that a little smile there? I mean, if anything, it's kind of like the Gearhurts just got reinforcements that they desperately needed. Boss is on the phone.
I like that he answers the phone when he doesn't talk.
Hello.
The Undertaker's coming. You're done.
What does that mean for him, though? You're done.
I don't know. That might mean you're done.
Like, is the Undertaker coming here first?
Maybe. I mean, he's essentially proven worthless to Kansas City.
Oh.
They come to visit, or... Oh no, just pick up Floyd, maybe?
What do you think?
I think we just chose a side.
Yeah.
Indians shot 2 troopers in South Dakota.
What Indian?
Ours.
Really?
Witness said the Indian shot up a bar and that he was looking for a young couple.
Peggy and Ed.
No way.
South Dakota's problem, it sounds like.
Schmitt.
Why would he do that, though?
They could be close, right? Peggy and Ed hold up somewhere around the road.
They're going to that stupid conference.
It sounds like they're already there.
We just promised to give the Gerhardts a free pass.
Did nobody search Ed's house?
Yeah.
You're a shit cop. You know that.
Getting promoted next month, so...
Maybe we'll go see if we can save the day.
Get fucked, Schmitt. I didn't think Hansi would make such a scene.
Yeah.
Shooting up a bar, killing cops. He still hasn't gotten to Ed and Peggy.
Yeah.
He's supposed to marry my sister, you know.
Lenore, the older.
But then there was Vietnam, and she never was very good at waiting. So he got me.
Wow.
If I was building an ark and they said you can only take 2 people, I'd take him and you over him and her any day.
You'll look after them.
Fuck.
My dad'll help, but he'll need looking after too before too long.
You got the new pills.
They gave me the sugar ones.
What?
Tell him if he needs to get married again, it's okay.
Dang.
Just not Rhonda Knudsen. Her eyes are too small or too close together or something. Stop drinking. It'll kill you.
Okay.
What a moment. So it's like little hits of reality when she gets serious.
Snowball.
Oh yeah,
the
it's
cat,
Comfy the
right?
cat.
Snowball.
But I don't like being alone and no cat.
Oh, very quiet.
What the heck? What was that?
I don't know. It was like a different language.
I mean, he told his daughter to go feed the cat, so
Yeah.
it's like, I don't think he would be
Hiding it.
hiding that.
She left in a hurry.
Oh.
Don't think she's back yet.
Yeah, he's keeping that close.
Sorry, missus. But,
What? What is it?
Oh.
talk to him directly.
We're going to the barn.
No.
Oh.
Well, what is it, kid? Spit it out.
They call again?
Hansi says he found Dad.
Fuck.
Found Dodd?
Time to meet the Undertaker, maybe?
Undertaker's on his way up.
Who said that?
Yeah, did a Kitchen Brother speak?
Oh.
Are you the Undertaker? Are you the Undertaker? I assume you're the Undertaker. Wow. Don't even press your own buttons.
Where's this eggplant that can't stop shitting the bed?
Gentlemen.
Oh no! Oh wow!
Bag him and drop him in the woods. We tell the boss the Gerhardt's got him.
Holy shit!
I mean, he probably knew he was fucked. He's not gonna be like, I want to speak to the Undertaker immediately. I know he's there. Oh, look at that bloody hand.
Hello?
Mike Milligan, today's your lucky day. I've got Dodd Gerhardt in the trunk of my car.
That's Ed. That's Ed's voice. How the fuck did Ed get Mike's number?
But I thought Hansi had him.
I think Hansi just knew where he was, but he still hadn't gotten him.
What?
Oh, holy crap.
Where's Peggy?
I don't know. And how has Hansi not captured Ed and Peggy yet? Wow. All right. That was episode 7 of Fargo. What'd you think?
That might be the most that might be the most insane episode yet.
Yeah, that was action-packed. It covered so much. It could be maybe my favorite episode so far.
Yeah, I think maybe too.
I don't remember which one I really loved, whether it was episode 3 or episode 4 or something.
I think it was 3.
I think that was like the Lou dominant one. But this one just had so many amazing moments, depressing moments, scary moments, just everything all in one.
A lot of the shock factor too.
Yeah.
Specifically the Undertaker. Like, there's just all this buildup. I mean, first of all, the guy's name is the Undertaker. And just all this buildup to him coming out because Mike's not, you know, getting the job done, all this stuff. And it's like, we see him for like a minute and Mike gets rid of him.
Yeah, there was a lot of, I guess, family betrayal.
Yeah.
If you want to consider Kansas City as a family. Because, yeah, I mean, Mike was not performing well, so they sent in the Undertaker. It kind of seemed like Mike was going to die and, like, be useless. So it seemed like he realized his only option is to just kill this Undertaker guy. So you have Kansas City taking themselves out. Then you have the betrayal on the other side with the Gearharts with the daughter. It was like Claire or something like that? Or
her name's Simone.
Simone. I feel like I have not heard that.
I don't either. Do they call her something else?
Maybe they call her a nickname or something. I thought it was started with a C. Maybe they did say Simone, but regardless, Dodd's daughter, she has been betraying her family this whole time.
Yeah, you had a good amount of animosity towards her.
Yeah, I mean, she was fucking over her family from the very beginning, and I get it. Like, her dad is a horrible piece of shit. It seems like he does a lot more to her than what we were shown, which is terrible.
Yeah.
So it's like, I can understand her hating her father, but in the process, she was killing her whole family.
Yeah, and for her to kind of go to Mike and be mad about it, it seemed silly. I don't know if it was like the immaturity kind of coming out, but it seems silly that you think that you could give this man who you don't know and you can't trust this information and then not expect him to do what's best for Kansas City. Like, she's coming to him and being like, I only said my dad, you killed my grandfather. It's like, yeah, he killed the head of the family.
Yeah, like, what'd you expect?
Yeah.
Like, that this guy was just going to kill your piece of shit dad and then you two would run off with each other into the sunset?
Yeah, and I mean, it, like you said, it's horrible for her. Like, she's obviously gone through a ton with Dodd. We've talked in length about what a shitty person, shitty dad, everything that Dodd is.
Yeah.
So we've talked about that in great length, but she was being dumb.
Yeah, I mean, immature child, and even like in that final moments with Bear, which gave hardcore Sopranos vibes.
Yes.
She didn't even care about Charlie. That's what it is. Charlie, that's where I'm getting the C from.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm sure her name is Simone, but I don't think anyone calls her name. So obviously she doesn't care about her family at all. And that goes way beyond her dad. And Bear took her out. I did not expect that in the slightest. I thought it would be her dad or Mike would like send a message using her, which it seems like he was very close.
I think he was going to.
Yeah, so I did not expect it to be Bear, but it makes total sense because Bear fucking hates Dodd. He obviously blames Dodd, rightfully so, for the fact that his son is in jail for like attempted murder.
Mm-hmm.
So he just wanted that Dodd side of the family done.
Yeah, Bear obviously has a lot of animosity. You also kind of see the parallel between like people using the other side. So with Mike, he's going to use the Gearharts to say they took out the Undertaker. And now Bear is likely going to try to use Kansas City to say they took out. And I mean, he really could just be like, you know, she was sleeping with the enemy.
Yeah, I mean, she was.
And it seems very much like maybe Floyd knew that with the conversation, I think in the last episode where right before the shootout, where she's like kind of asking her like, where does your loyalty lie?
Yeah, I think everyone kind of has a hunch that she was like the outcast.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe they did it to themselves. Maybe it goes beyond Dodd and everyone did really treat her like an outcast. Regardless, she sold out her family. I assume she's dead. We didn't really see it, but I think she's dead.
She's dead. But the actress that plays Simone, that ending, like with her basically begging for her life to Bear, like that was fantastic. She was great.
Everyone in this show is amazing and the scenes are so impactful and devastating. And this episode was jam-packed with them. I mean, to just rifle cycle through. Obviously that scene, Floyd sitting down with like Hank and the other cop.
Yes.
Just like, again, with like horrific war stories and past and just such great dialogue between the two. You know, the conversation between, shoot, who's the mom? Molly's mom? Lou's wife? The conversation with Betsy and Nick Offerman's character. Jeez Louise, there's too many characters. Betsy and Carl, where like sometimes Betsy can get real with it.
Yeah.
And it hits so hard and just, you know, really making sure Carl hears her that like, hey, help take care of Lou and Molly. And even going further to be like, my dad, he's getting up there in age. Someone's going to have to watch after him eventually. Like, hey, stop drinking. Like, I need you here and responsible because it's, like Lou said, all hands on deck. The conversation with like Manifest Destiny and Lou versus Mike and stuff, like there's just so much. Like, it's incredible that all of this was in one episode.
Yeah, no, I think that we could probably talk about this episode in great length with all the little things that happened.
You also have a lot of action, like the situation with like the whole beginning of this episode is this like great back and forth between the Gearharts and Kansas City, and you know, people dying and the whole window washer scene and the death in the toilet and stuff. And to match that with the funeral of Otto. And we probably should have picked up on it earlier that, you know, at least you noticed it still, Floyd putting her wedding dress on it.
I noticed the dress and then I was confused because I was like, there was another woman in the house. Like thinking it was, I didn't realize that it was her wedding dress. Obviously an empty grave also for Rye.
Yeah.
Sounds like Dodd is dead potentially, but I don't know. He's in the trunk of a car, but
I would assume he's alive because, which that's what an insane ending to this episode.
I feel like Ed's been doing everything in his power to not be involved in this. Like he's involved, but it's all because, you know, Peggy hit Rye, brought him back to the house, and he ended up having to kill Rye in self-defense.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't think that Ed like wanted to be any more involved. But with everything and them showing up to the house, they burned down the butcher shop. They're after him. And at this point, he's like, fine, I'm in it now. I'm involved.
Yeah, but it's also, it's like, how the hell did Ed get Mike's number?
How did he even know about Mike?
Yeah. So I have no idea how Ed got Mike's number.
Or Ed, does he even know about Mike? Like, he doesn't know about Kansas City. I thought Hank only explained like the Gearhart situation, but no, never mind. He did explain the Kansas City because he said you're in the middle, I think, of the
war and stuff. Yeah. So I don't know, what an insane development that is. It's also curious, like Hansi is so great.
That made no sense to me.
Like Hansi was 30 seconds behind Ed on foot.
You're 2 days out, still hasn't caught up to him, and then he shot up a bar and killed 2 state troopers. That doesn't sound like Hansi.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the hell's going on? Because Hansi's been so stealth and in the shadows and quiet and calm.
And he's also very quick though. Like things don't take him that long.
No, he's very effective. So for the story to be that he's spent what seems to be over 2 days at this point chasing down Ed and Peggy, and they've been able to elude Hansi this whole time, and Hansi's killing people in public enough that he has the attention of all of the cops.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, that seems very out of character or very sloppy, exactly. For someone that's been shown to be extremely quiet and extremely effective, you think like if I had to guess, I would have been like the episode would have started with him having Ed. Like he was literally on foot like a minute behind him.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me unless he's been trailing Ed, potentially not knowing Dodd was in the car. Like maybe he's using him to get to Dodd. Now that he knows where he is, like that's where we're at right now.
Because someone was calling the Gearharts over and over and Bear couldn't care less. So was it Ed calling the Gearharts over and over and over?
I was just thinking that.
And then when they didn't care and he was like, tell them to sell the story to someone else or something, then that's when they pivoted to selling Dodd to Mike then?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking happened.
And so, yeah, so maybe Hansi was just trailing them for a while. And then maybe there was some sort of mix up at the bar where stuff just went south and Hansi just had to get out of there.
Yeah, that part still doesn't make sense to me, but I wonder if they'll like roll back and we'll see that.
Yeah, I'm hoping we'll see those events, or else we just have to take it that Hansi kind of messed up a little.
Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, I can see that, you know, he was just trailing them, waiting for directions of what to do next.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, oh shit, Dodd's in the trunk of their car.
Yeah.
Like, now things are much different.
Yeah. We'll see how that turns out. But that seemed very out of character for him. But I have to imagine there's like a bigger plan in motion with Hansi. Or like you said, he was just waiting on Dodd to give him some direction. And then all of a sudden it was like, why can't I get a hold of Dodd?
Right, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's Dodd. But man, good job for Ed and Peggy. Like, they are still moving. They have a hostage, Dodd as a hostage. Peggy fucked up Dodd and some of the Gearharts on her own in the house last episode, I think.
Yeah.
So Ed and Peggy, they're doing all right now. For all things considered, how shitty all of this could be, the fact that they have such a huge bargaining chip.
Yeah.
And the connections to Kansas City.
I mean, do they have a huge bargaining chip?
I would assume so.
I mean, I guess maybe with Floyd, but Bear doesn't want him back.
Bear doesn't want him back, but
Floyd will.
Floyd will. Yeah, Floyd desperately wants him back. But if they can sell Dodd to Mike, now Mike looks way better to his bosses in Kansas City. They have a huge bargaining chip. And I assume Ed and Peggy will be like, look, we don't want anything, just protection from the Gearharts.
Yeah.
So if you kill all of the Gearharts, cool. But even if you don't, if you could just make sure they don't come after us, here's Dodd on a silver platter. Now you have like all of the negotiation power pretty much.
I also think though it's hilarious that earlier in the episode, Hank's like, I've known Ed my whole life or his whole life and he would never be working with Kansas City.
You're right. That's a great, he might be working with Kansas City and maybe at the end of the season, if Hank's still alive, he'll have to cut off his toe. But yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the episodes where we probably could just talk about the episode for longer than what the episode was.
Yeah.
Because it was just so good. I mean, so much action, so many amazing conversations. You have crazy twists and turns, like with Dodd killing Simone. Okay, what a name. You have,
I just don't know where that came from.
Yeah, I've never heard Simone, and I'm sure they said it like 20 times and it just went right over our heads. But yeah, Dodd killing Simone. You have Mike killing the Undertaker. You have what I think is a huge development, the police taking a side.
Yeah, and especially that they said it. They were like, oh, looks like we took a side.
But I get it. It kind of makes sense. Like, they're aware of the Gearharts, and it's a smaller family organization. If you have to have crime in your neighborhood, I guess a small family crime is a lot less serious than having a major like Kansas City mafia organization start taking things over.
And it doesn't really seem like, obviously Rye went absolutely off the deep end, but I don't think in a general sense that the Gearharts are just killing innocent people. Like, it's always in like their own organization, and obviously if somebody screws up or if somebody's screwing them over, that's probably when people might die, but they're probably already criminals
that they're killing.
Yeah.
Crime on crime violence. But yeah, I mean, it just kind of makes sense. I mean, the Gearharts have been operating here for generations, and the police are fully aware of them. So it's like, if they were truly crossing some egregious line like murder, then I'm sure there would have been a bigger problem. Whereas they're probably just, you know, distribution, drugs, whatever, prostitution, pretty big deal. But
right, but in the grand scheme of Kansas City versus Gearhart,
I would assume Kansas City would bring way worse crime. So,
or they're not gonna have that.
They're not going to be able to sit down at a table and have a conversation like, hey, how's your mom? Everything okay?
Yeah.
Look, we got to clean this mess up here or something like that. You can somewhat reason with them. So it really is like the enemy of your enemy. But it was impressive, or I guess nice, that they were so blatant about it.
Yeah.
Lou being just like, well, guess we picked a side.
And then freaking Schmitt.
Schmitt sucks.
We'll just leave it at that.
I mean, I think he is a good cop, but he's also, well, he's not. They said he was a shitty cop.
Yeah.
But he is at least understanding of the situation.
Well, and he's not a corrupt cop or anything like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, by a good cop.
He's
like,
scared. He's just scared.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
He just does not want to get involved.
Yeah.
He's aware of the severity of things. He has the intelligence to understand the severity of things. He just does not want to get involved. Whereas, we compared him to Bill, right? Was that last?
Yeah.
Bill he just was blind to everything. But yeah, no, Schmitt, he's relatively useless.
Yeah.
Such a great episode. And I always love like good Lou moments. So him just coming in, punching the kitchen brother and being like, hey, next time I see you, don't get offended if I shoot first or something.
Yeah.
What a line.
Lou's such a badass.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was, I think, the most action-packed episode so far, especially in terms of just plot, like where all of these stories are going.
We moved very quickly. And we said at the end of the last episode, or I guess the beginning of this one maybe, that everything was already coming to a head. And it seems like it somehow is more at a head.
It seems like this could have been enough for like an episode where shit kind of blew up and stuff, but we're still not there yet.
It still hasn't happened, but we know there's shit going down in Sioux Falls already. So now everybody's gonna make their way to Sioux Falls, even though Schmitt is like, we don't need to get involved.
That's South Dakota's problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if the Gerhardts know now that Dodd's in Sioux Falls, they're on their way there. And if Ed is trying to sell Dodd to Kansas City, Kansas City is going to be on their way there. And we already know that Lou and Hank are on their way there to save the day. So
now we know at least how that all played out, because all we hear is Sioux Falls with that whatever seminar. And it's like, how the heck is everyone getting to Sioux Falls? Why would they go to this seminar? But it's like Dodd. It always comes back to Dodd.
Yeah, really. So what a great episode. I cannot wait to see all of these people meet up in Sioux Falls, which I think might be next episode, possibly.
So let's get in the next episode.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.